not very bright, but Jenny's alright. She tries, but then she gets tired. She tries to hide, but Jenny's alright. Jenny ran, it was a shame, 'cause I think I love her. Jenny ran, it wasn't a game, at least not for Jenny. I don't remember when. In and out of consciousness, while others might be stressing out, we rely on our facade to help us out. And it's obvious now, finally, I know you're gonna underplay it, but it's time to move on from this. We're derailing, and we're not what we used to be. So life is different than we imagined it would be. We're not the first, we're not the last. While others may be restless too, we were always far ahead, me and you. And it's obvious now, finally, I know you're gonna underplay it, but it's time to move on from this. We're derailing, and we're not what we used to be. Underplay it, but it's time to move on from this. We're derailing, and we're not what we used to be. Underplay it, but it's time to move on from this. We're derailing, and we're not what we used to be.
And just like that, we are here. Happy 4-year streamiversary, friends. Well, the beginning of such. The official event is not for another 14 days, but for the next 26 days. 24 streamed games in 26 days. He's a madman. Let's see just what we can do to start this off with. Thank you for joining us at Roleplaying Unlimited. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where the Great Plains begin. Let's get this show on the road. We've got our cast assembled. I think all of them, or most all of them. So let's get into the thick of it, shall we? Oh, we're missing somebody. That's not good.
What's about to happen is gonna be hard to watch.
Maybe. Who we missing? Who's throwing off our juju?
Ari, she's logged into Roll20, but she's not in here.
Dun dun dun. Well, all right. Her Discord is resetting. Womp womp. That's okay. We have a little grace period, I guess is what we'll call it here. Let's get into the main scene. Let's get into our game. We've got our initiative. We've got our action at hand. We are in the Icicle Cave. The Cave of Icicles. And we've got a constant little flurry or slurry effect going on here. Some wisps of cold air off to the northwest here for those of you who can see it with your characters. If not, check it out on the live stream. We've got an Ankh-Chimera. It is a chimera based off of an Ankheg, or Ankheg, whichever, however you pronounce it. I've always said Ankheg, but I don't know. Either way sounds weird and does not roll off the tongue rather easily. But it's got the forelegs and the torso and central head of an Ankheg, with the other usual chimera features off to the side there, but it is an entirely unique creature of its own sort, which we've already done a fair job kicking its ass in the limited time that we have contested. There is also a new brand of elemental, a step above the ice elemental. It is a permafrost elemental, and we've kind of been hacking away at a couple of those. We've discovered that they can burrow over here on the western side. There were 2 of them, both of whom have burrowed and are now who knows where. We also have this adorable little thing, which did not fight us. It might be friend, it might be foe. It has the blue health bar, so we have kind of learned over the course of our adventures just what that can mean. And we did communicate with it briefly, and it gave us some information that this is its home. And its home has come under siege by a number of nasty ice creatures who don't belong here. This is an ice cave and should be welcome to all breeds of the icy inclined. But for whatever reason, this guy is finding it tough to live his life the way that he likes to, with these new nefarious forces having taken over his homeland. There are also these...
That song from New York.
A little bit. There are also these icy trees, which we kind of thought were just here to provide cover. But when one of them was inadvertently targeted with an AoE, I believe it was a fireball, it responded by blasting the nearby area with some spiky icicles that look to have possibly damaged Fenrix and Alaric, and maybe Radabru as well. Forget who exactly took damage from where. I know Radabru was kind of on point against the Ankh-Chimera here. Otherwise, that is our map as we can see it. There may be other features and creatures.
If I remember right, the Ankh-Chimera attacked with a cone weapon that hit one of the trees.
That could also be the case.
Yeah, and so that's why we're trying to make them not go hostile towards us. So that's why they have their blue health bar, and the red health bar was from Elric's channel divinity, giving them temporary hit points to try.
Correct.
Also, I believe we all need to upgrade our tokens because we leveled up and it did not take to the tokens.
That is fair. Go ahead and do that. Hopefully that updates automatically on my side. If not, I can just do a page reload or updates as necessary. Also, if you did not already do so, everybody got a level up yesterday or day before. It might have been whenever you guys completed the community challenge in record time. I don't know if... Darn. Yeah, this is unfortunately resetting our initiative as we remove the tokens.
My token tracked.
Yeah,
Mine's good.
Mine did as well.
We did lose...
Faust is not on there.
Alright, so it only... Alright, so... I mean, yeah, it's tracking on one, it's not on the other. And the one that it's not is my GM layer, which is not the layer that you guys see, so good for you guys, but I'm twice as inclined to accidentally skip your initiative because I go off of the one that I see. And then the one you guys see updates as necessary. Okay. Is anybody else missing from the turn order? I think we have one extra now. Which one is the real Carl? I guess that one. That's the one that's locked to it, but that's not the one. All right.
Harrison on there.
Gosh. All right, for any RU crew currently watching, let's not have this happen over the next 5 days. Update your tokens now. You won't be able to update them by dragging them to the board, but you should be able to update them on your character sheets, and then hopefully they will update to the map accordingly. For my part, I will also try to preempt our existing maps so that we don't have a 10-minute delay. Okay, now we gotta go back to Discord, find that turn order again.
We can take feats instead of ASI, right?
That if that is legally the option, I think for fighters on like some levels that's not an option, but I could be even incorrect about that. But otherwise, I think the levels 4, 8, 12, what have you. Goodness, I hate my voice. All of that should come automatically. And whoever that is, get yourself a headset. No more echoes. All right, so Carl, let's get you put back in. Oh, he's already in here twice. Goodness. All right, 2718. And then Varys on a 232. I think we may have lost Ilaric. Yep. On a 1916. That gets us to 13 people, but we should only have... No, we should have 13. So I think we are good. Let me resort this. I know it shows 12 on your guys' side.
Right. Sahar and Fenrix also need their initiative redone on our side.
Gotcha. Sahar.
And Fares is supposed to be behind Quill.
Sahar and Fenrix. Okay. Oh, now it popped Sahar in there twice. And it popped Fenrix in there twice. What the heck is going on here? Okay, so Sahar's got the 18-1. Fenrix, 715. I mean, when your initiative is that low, do you really deserve to be in the turn order? Shouldn't you just kind of be providing help actions?
With his new stuff, yeah.
Well, we'll let time be the judge of that. It still shows as one short on your guys' side. Who are we not seeing?
And it's weird because on the initiative count that I collected, it says 11.
Yes, but that's because we had 2 hidden initiatives, and now I know why, because one of them on your guys' side is still hidden. So mine shows 13, yours shows 12. That tracks. Okay. We are good to go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Happy 4-year streamiversary. Thanks for being here. And who's messaging me? How dare you? Well, that's some
I think
good
we just
news
lost
right
Ari again.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
And now she's back.
Somebody's gonna die. Gonna be PP Pan City here real soon.
I don't know about from these things. Like, these things are not the most terrible. All of you guys are still looking pretty decent on your health bars. So let's start it off with Carl. I think this is our 3rd round of this combat, maybe our 4th. I don't see any existing rages that would usually help track. But point being, it's not the first round.
Okay, that tree didn't attack me or anything, right?
I believe it did, but maybe you made your saving throw. Let me check its ability.
Don't attack the trees.
I don't want to attack the tree, but I don't remember if it attacked me or...
I feel like it had to have, unless you moved up to it after it attacked, because the save... I don't remember which one of these I used, but I used one of them. So one of its abilities is currently on recharge, but it's half damage on a successful save, and your hit points are currently at full. So that might be an error of you having leveled up, and maybe you didn't track your existing hit points, or maybe you were just at full and moved up afterwards. I feel like you were there though and got attacked. The amount of damage though probably not important in the long run. It was probably pretty minimal. Dex save from your character. But I guess yes, it did attack you. But we are aware as a group that we're trying to appease the trees, and hopefully, Johnny having healed them will prevent any further assaults upon your number.
Also, there's a couple tokens missing some symbols. I did cast Bless, and I believe that was for Krill, Fenrix, Carl, and Ari.
Gotcha, and I think, yeah, once we changed those out, those would have disappeared. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna do this myself on the future maps because it's much easier for me to just, even if it is an extra step, that way we don't have to try to manually remember all these effects or lose track of them even. The invulnerability, I think we had the hammer for Sahara. I do remember seeing that at the start of the setup and being like, what was that? And remembering that it was something that was giving you resistance to damage.
Probably.
Shield of Faith. You didn't have a token on yourself for that, though. So let's get... in case you guys didn't notice, too, the little token menu, when you guys open it up, if you're not familiar with that, if you click your token and click that little circle on the bottom, that opens up the icon menu. There's now a search bar for it, so you can, like, it's much easier to just be like rage, and it'll give you the options for rage, and you can pop that on your token when you become more comfortable with that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a very nice recent update. So Carl also had Bless. And
yeah, Krill still has it, and
Krill
I believe
does.
it was Ari.
Krill
or Tawny.
and Tawny Paw still has
It was
hers.
me.
Yeah.
Did Elaric have Bless?
No, Fenrix had it, and I already popped it on him.
Did the On Chimera have Bless?
No, he actually had just Death.
Fuck. Yeah, Hunter's Mark. I
And
see
like
it.
in like a triple stack of Bane.
All right. Sorry about that, Diego. Go ahead with your turn.
No worries. Okay, can I hit that Chimera thing that's attacking Redabru
Oh yeah,
from where I am?
absolutely. It's big enough that Red's not even providing it cover, and you're close enough to the tree that you can kind of like lean up against the trunk and fire around it.
Okay. And who are the people that have Bless? Because I think I might try using my power that I have never used before.
You are one of them.
Yeah.
So I have a thing that's kind of like Bless. It's an emboldening bond, and it can... Any bonded creature that is within 30 feet of another creature can roll a d4. What does that mean? 30 feet of another.
Like
pretty
your
awesome.
bear?
Yeah, that's pretty
So
cool.
it's like a stacking Bless.
Yeah.
So
Axe,
it
ability,
loo-
or saving throw.
I'm gonna do the same thing on all the same people and do like a massive Bless on these people. So now we have like a double stacked Bless.
Gotcha. It's equal to your
So-
prof bonus, which is what, 3?
Yeah, I guess I can do it 3 times per long rest.
So, well, no,
No.
you can create for that number of creatures. So, who are the 3 creatures?
Oh,
And then I'm gonna
Oh,
pop.
that's
a
Within,
what
little-
it-
within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a
the
little.
same. Oh, I'm gonna do myself and.
That's
I
your
might not be
radius
in
there.
30 feet.
Oh, okay. Let's see who needs it the most. Anybody want to speak up and think that Redabru keeps
Help!
pulsing?
Help!
Yeah,
keeps
I'm thinking
pulsing, so I
Redabru,
guess
maybe
I'll give it to
Sahara.
him. Anybody else?
I'll take it.
Okay, it's all yours.
So,
Redabru-
Carl, Red, and Sahar.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put the dazed/drunk icon on you guys to reflect that, because for whatever reason, you guys are feeling a little tipsy off of that little emboldening bond. It's a little disorienting the first time it takes effect. We'll take that aura off
It's
because we don't
just
need
the
that.
good vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my action. I'm afraid to move. But I'll guess like go. I'll go here, where I'm not leaving his 5 feet space wherever. I don't know if I just jumped off a cliff. Sorry if I did.
Technically you would be exiting his 5 feet because that is descending down to the lower level here.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't want to do it. Okay, and then I'll move my bears and just get them closer to me. And if I can find a bonus action, I'll search that in a second.
All right.
My bears are not fighting anything, are they?
They were, but the creature burrowed from this space. You guys had it completely surrounded, and now it's who knows where. It might have just went underground and it'll pop right back up here, but who knows really?
Okay. That bonus action.
It might be a bonus action to move them. Sometimes it's bonus action to move your artificer device, summoned creature. Sometimes it's free. I don't yet know the distinction by heart.
I'll post the spell if it...
Oh, also these things got knocked prone when the thing burrowed, so they'll have to use half their movement just to stand up, and then they can move. Conjure, roll initiative. If you don't issue commands, it says no action required by you to issue commands. So yeah, it looks like you're good on that front. I want to check with that skull and crossbones. It's this plague-ridden thing. They are infected. We'll get that right on the 4th time. With primordial plague. See the plague bearer trait. Oh, good. So I get to look up something else. What is that? Plague bearer.
I dated a guy like that once.
Oh God. Alternatively, they become infected with this thing.
I hate when I date a guy who causes the plague.
Right?
Yeah.
And the bear ladies.
Hate when that happens.
Okay, so it'll take a few moments for the effects of this infection to become obvious. It's not immediately noticeable. That's mainly for my tracking purposes. Go ahead, proceed, but they did need to use half their move to stand up. Otherwise, yeah, no action from you to order them to do what they're going to do.
Okay. And I think that's... Oh, I still have bonus action. Am I concentrating on anything? No. Boldening Bond is not a spell. I'm not concentrating on Bless. I think I had Hex up already, possibly, but can't remember.
I do have Hunter's Mark up. I don't see a Hex.
Hunter's Mark, that's what I meant. That's what I mean, sorry. Cool. I'm used to it. So I'll just put the Hunter's Mark on, I don't know. I'll just move it to
right
something.
Now it's on this thing.
Oh, it's on that thing. Okay. Well then, let's leave it there. Then I am done. Take it away, Krill.
Yes, indeed.
And Krill uses a bonus action to use one of his abilities, which is called Steady Aim.
No movement. Get advantage on the attack.
And thanks to level up, I get an extra attack.
Boom! Look at that.
Carl, you get 9 temporary hit points, by the way.
Oh, let me deal with that. Oh, maybe that's why I'm full of hit points, Daniel. Maybe because it didn't lower my temp hit points.
That's possible.
I think that was probably why I don't remember being hit.
Yeah, that's.
Does the turn order still show that it's Carl's turn for anyone else?
Yep.
Am I supposed to press some
No.
button?
There we go.
No.
Now we're good.
You're crazy. Don't trust what you saw.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
How many temp hit points was that again? Because it says
9,
I have 2.
and your bears can also take that.
Number 9.
The Bears. Okay, the Bears will take that.
Get swole within 30 feet of the homies.
Not
Swole.
wrong.
Swollen
Lord,
with the
I'm attacking the
homies.
Chimera.
Not the young Chimera. Please have mercy. Attack one of these giant bears. You don't know that they're your friend. Oh, youch. That's gonna hurt.
Where do I put 10 hit points on the Bears?
That's gonna hurt more.
And go ahead and see.
Oof. Ouch. Yeah, there goes that chunk of the health bar. This thing is not
I mean,
enjoying
Carl,
that.
if anything, you could just write it down like on a piece of paper, just as a note for now.
I'm just gonna add it. I'm just gonna add it to the 27 hit points they have. Because I know that's not gonna be right, so I'll just remember that that's not right.
Sometimes what I'll do is add a second health bar, like I'll use the red or the blue health, or yeah, I'll use the red health bar for your characters on occasion to reflect the additional hit points, but it's only on occasion. We got Varus over here, looks like currently under the effects of a haste, or a held action maybe.
Krill, 8 temporary hit points to you.
Thank you.
It was a held action for if anything got near me, which nothing did.
That makes sense.
So, I don't know where those things are going to pop out at. So I'm going to move here, activate my boots, and hover 10 feet off the ground, and wait. Yeah, and I will hold my attack again in case one of these things try to pop out from under me, and I will also regain 9 hit points because of that +3 you were talking about. Correct?
Yes, indeed. Very, very cool. And we will pass it over to the Hawk, currently floating 20 feet high.
10 temporary hit points to you, Varus.
Alright. I shall go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 right here. And then, thanks to my level up, I shall bring out the Fists of the Four Thunders. At the cost of 2 key points, I shall cast Thunder Wave on the Chimera.
Oh, son of a... Oh, that's like optimally placed. You would have to drop 5 feet to get it within the 15 feet, but otherwise you're pretty much in perfect position.
Oh, sure.
Boom, boom. And that's a con save, I think. I think we made the save, so that's going to be no push and half damage, which is still a lot of its remaining HP at this stage of the game. Anything else for you there?
Does my extra attack proc, or?
Extra attack should certainly apply, as long as you're within range to take it.
Oh, right. I am not within range, so I guess I'll end my turn.
Gotcha, gotcha. Or maybe extra attack wouldn't even apply, because I think you would need to take the attack action. I don't know if that ability counts in that respect. I'm not familiar with that one offhand.
It doesn't say anything about me having to do an attack, about me having to take the attack action.
Yeah, but you spent 2 key points to cast a spell, so it's basically you use your action to cast a spell.
Anybody got extra attack? Post it up, yeah. Yeah, when you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action. So yeah, you would need to take the attack action.
Oh. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Anyway.
All right, let's go to Ilaric.
The hawk gets 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. Let's see. Let's
Monks have a power fort. What is this power you speak of?
yes, what is this power you speak of? Everybody's doing good on their HP, correct?
No, not that green stuff.
Let's see, what's this do if I increase the level? For every 2 slots above level 2. Alright, and that's only a bonus action? Sure, we'll cast it. Cast it. He's gonna come on out.
Where the hell are my
let's see,
monsters? Are they even in this initiative?
Wait. 20 feet or... Nope, 60 feet. Perfect. Bam. And we're going to cast that at level 4. So, let's see.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes. Oh, dear.
Oh my.
That's,
Well, that higher
25
level.
to hit.
Wow, that is a
Yeah.
suck higher level.
Yeah.
All right. Well, 11. I mean, 11 is all but 2 of its hit points. You almost killed it.
Okay. Okay. So let's try. Whoops, did not mean to click that. But I did, and it is a cantrip,
That's what, intelligence? Or
and
is it
that's
charisma?
that's an action. That's
Oh, it is intelligence save.
it is intelligence.
Fuck. Any chance you want to target its strength or its constitution?
No.
I got an intelligence of 3. I don't like my chances here.
Mm.
Come on, natural 20. Oh.
No. So that's 7 damage.
Yeah, it's one of its heads just explodes, the one in the center, and then the rest of it just kind of slumps down instantly right there.
And then we're gonna move up next to the tree, and I'm going to pet the tree, and that will be my turn. And I will take my 1d6 plus 5. I get 9.
Whole tree.
Also, I gotta heal my points. But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Daniel, the head that exploded is the one that tried to think too hard.
Yes. Hey, for those of you currently, well, just all of you, worth definitely checking out the announcements channel. Posted this morning, part of our special 4-year streamiversary celebration. Ilaric is done. Let's go over to Tawny Paw, who's way the heck over here, and there used to be a combat over here.
Right?
While Tawny Paw deliberates her turn here, I had an idea for a new homebrew feat last night at the once a month board game meetup, and I think I will probably post that as soon as I think of it. It's going to be called Pursuit, and if effectively if a creature moves within a certain range of your character, you may use your reaction to use a move to chase after them.
That sounds like very much a Paladin Oath of Vengeance sort of thing.
Oh yeah, and it also kind of prevents that stagger movement where somebody moves 40 feet away and you're like, I don't know where they went, when if in reality you were that intent on chasing them, you would have followed them that entire 40 feet. So I was like trying to think of a way to remove that little bit of silliness that's always been part of D&D, and we just kind of stumbled upon it last night in mid-conversation.
It won't let me move Tawny Paw, but I was just gonna scoot up next to Varys.
You're probably stuck inside of a dynamic lighting thing. How about now?
Perfect.
Ha-ha! Yep.
Alright, so I moved over here. Oh, I don't see any enemies, y'all. I just see trees. Oh, there's an enemy. Okay, you're all the way over there.
That's right. Come at me.
Come at me, bro.
Is that the dude who dug?
It might be. It looks like.
I'd say
No.
it's one of them because there were a couple.
Yeah, it looks like one of those things.
I don't think that's him.
The one that
Okay.
dug, you guys,
The new
you guys
guy.
bought. Yeah, the one that dug had some damage on him. The two that dug actually had some
Okay.
damage on him.
Oh,
Well, I
hey,
can get to that guy, and I can start wailing on him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Book it.
all right.
All right, so I'm gonna enter my rage, and when I do that now, I have more movement. Huh. Like -1 rage and took me to -6.
All right. Interesting. How much extra movement do you get? We still got, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet away from this guy?
I will pull it up.
I think it's either half of their movement
It's
or 20
half.
feet or something like that.
That's what I recall. So she's technically gone, I guess, 25 feet to get to there.
So I'm gonna action dash and use that plus my rage bonus to get to that guy. I won't be able to attack, but I'll be there.
Gotcha. All right. And then hopefully this guy attacks you so that your rage
Right
doesn't get
there.
dropped.
Oh, fuck me, yeah.
Giggity, giggity.
Alright, that's it for Tiny Paw.
All right. Sahar, let's step over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hot on Tawny's heels, going for the permafrost boy.
All right.
Oh, Tawny.
It was only in rewatching the Warriors that I realized the unintentional addition of the fact that this is Swan Crew with Tawny Paw.
I've never seen the Warriors.
No?
I think I'm just gonna lay into him,
That's interesting.
see what happens.
Youch on the
Yeah.
second one. And the third one. We are not undead. But we will take all 15 of that.
And my D4 and attack roll, can I add that to my first hit? Or is that just straight damage?
I believe it's for
So I will be-
attack rolls.
Yeah, that's how I wrote it down. So I'll be adding that to the first roll, so it hit.
It's to all your attacks.
No, you can only use it once.
It's
Yeah,
once
once
per
per turn.
round.
Oh, I missed that part.
By the way, Dan, I just remembered. I still don't have my Dragon Fang weapon things that I got from the last session.
Gotcha.
For my Dragon Tooth. Sorry.
That's okay.
But that'll be Sahar's turn.
I'm still waiting for the die 4 because my AC is a 16. And then we kind of had a couple other discussions there, but yeah, you need a 3 or better on the die 4 to turn that into 3 hits. Bats.
Oh well.
Okay, so now let's take a turn with the elemental. This is worth mentioning right here. We don't typically have a lot of movement taking place once you guys get up that close to it, aside from trying to get closer to it, but yeah, it is a little slippery right around this thing. And I will not be bribed by any delicacies that you have brought with you. You're going to have to find different strategy. Alright, let's take a slam attack on Sahar. We'll try again.
No.
Yes. Ow! 22 cold plus 11 physical. Bludgeoning, to be more specific. I guess that is 8, 3, 3, 2, if you have everything.
Oh no, my temporary hit points.
Where is it? There you are. Remember to track the invulnerability. Alright, so that's for that one. And oh yeah, this is gonna be just brilliant. Let's go 10, 25. And reveal ourselves over here, right next to where Varys is floating.
So did I attack him twice?
You do.
Let's see if I get lucky. Let's see. Oh, what the?
Well, that's 2 for 2. Let's go 2014, 28. Ouch. That's going to hurt. And, okay, we'll try some attacks in response here. That ain't doing anything. Likewise. And we will reveal another one emerging from the side of this large structure, or large formation, I should say. Stepping out, and we're going to try to put the beat down on Krill here. Ooh, bonk. And take 2. That's second attack, 23 for 18 cold, 4 bludgeoning. I think that is it for... Oh no! I got another one of you guys. Then we'll burrow. Some of you guys caught sight of another one approaching from the central corridor before it burrowed into this space right here. That brings Redabru to the top of the turn order. And he is fully prepared to just lay the smacketh down into this Ankh-Khmer. Oh, it's dead. Hey, good job, guys. Alright, well, I was just going to keep going this way. Step over that. Takes most of our movement there, kind of stepping over that squishy carcass. Y'all, there's another one of those trees over here. Step right back here. let's see what we got. Yeah, I guess this thing is close enough. We will try tossing our hand axe at that frozen
No, Red, don't
elemental.
attack the tree.
No!
Don't attack the tree.
No!
Hey, that's a hit.
Wrong type of trees.
Oh, it does resist non-magical damage, which our hand axe is. I don't know if you... I think y'all are assuming the worst, man. I said he was attacking the frozen elemental.
Oh, sick.
All right, and that will
Oh, thank
soar.
God.
That will soar right through all that open space and come down for a whole 3 points of little... just chop a little sliver of ice off of this thing. And then it lands at Sahar's feet.
We thought you said he was attacking the tree.
Yeah, I know you guys were assuming that. I was in mid-process of saying, and y'all cut me off. No, don't do it. That is his move. That's his action. Bonus action.
I was relaxed the whole time. Everybody else was full.
You're a truck driver. You're used to this.
He's going to look down at his hempen rope and make some considerations and kind of shrug those off before, all right. I'll pass the turn order over to the trees. But it's not actually the trees. It's the hidden initiative between Radabru and the trees. The one turn order you guys don't see. Oh boy, who's it gonna be? I simply cannot decide.
I can't decide whether you should live or die.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Eeny,
one.
meeny, miny, mo.
I think it should. I think it should attack an elemental.
I think that's what the character would totally do.
Well, we're kind of limited on our range. We can only attack some of you because of how far away you are. Take that into consideration. Sure, sure. All right. Yeah, they did. Much love on the resub there, y'all. 2! Well, how about that? The odds were that Radabru would be attacked, but we're not doing that. Instead, we will unburrow right behind Sahar and Tawny Paw.
Oh
Hi.
God, it's a Krang!
Hey, everybody.
Whoa, that looks like a kraken.
Get the rest of your skin.
It looks like
It looks
a mix
like-
between like
It looks like a Krang.
it looks like Slimer and Krang had a messed up baby.
He looks small and cute, but his token is huge.
I'll rather summon the Technodrome. Let's get an attack going here, or a few of them actually. We'll try our luck. We've got a flank advantage on Sahar. That's a 21 to hit.
A Meekuk?
Meekuk. Takes a bite out of her for 6 if you consider the resistance. Hope you're dead. I don't need your character sheet anymore. And then it will try a grasping claw. No, a 23 to hit for 14 bludgeoning and a grapple. And Kyrios, if you did not see Justin's remarks there in our Twitch chat pertaining to a monk ability that you should have, definitely make sure to do so. So that's another chunk of damage from her, and now that we got you grappled, we will do our Strangle. A strength saving throw. On a failure, you take a lot of bludgeoning damage. You can't breathe, speak, cast spells, You begin suffocating. On a success, you take half the damage, and you're no longer grappled. You will make the save exactly, so you're just going to take 10, and then you have that again because of your potion, and you are no longer grappled. And then we are going to action surge. Oh wait, we don't have fighter levels. What we do have is remaining movement. Nope. Yes. So we will reburrow, provoking reactions from Tawny Paw and Sahar. Well, that's solid. That
I'm gonna
is
inspo
likewise.
that first one. No,
Gotcha.
actually, I don't think I need to.
All right. Those will both hit. The target AC for this guy is a lowly 14. That is 21, 32. Ouch. Well, it's better than giving you guys your full round of attacks each. That
Plus,
will close the turn there.
Splash and fire for him.
Oh yeah, this is a good time to finally call attention to this now that you're in a position to be able to use it. The fire effect almost immediately freezes as soon as it sparks off of your axe. This cold in here is so intense that it does not allow your fire to affect.
Ah!
Damn.
I
I was afraid of that.
Hello, dejectedly.
Not sure how that might play with other fire effects. This is the first attempt to use fire in here that I recall. I almost immediately had to catch myself earlier in the session when I said I think it was a fireball that was thrown over here. And I'm like, no, that wasn't it, because that would have called something else into attention. But Fenrix, let's bring it over to your turn.
Oh boy. So first off, we're going to, as a bonus action, use my new tool, Slayer's Prey. And we're going to target this one first. And then let's see. Can we hit?
Not with that, you can't.
Inspo.
That's a little better.
Okay. Is he still alive after 10 damage?
Nope. I had 9 hit points.
Okay. Well, per order of Slayer's Prey, I can now designate a new creature. So it's going to be this one.
Varys?
No, not Varys.
Yes,
The one
Varys.
up by
Oh, that one way the hell over there. All right.
yeah. And then perfect. He's 40 feet away. I'm going to attack him.
I saw you pinging Varys, and I was like, wait a minute.
No, that was the DM pinging me.
Give yourself to the dark side. 16
I'm
is my
taking-
AC.
16. Fuck it, inspo.
All right. Remember, we're
And
playing
then-
every week. The inspos will not last
I
as long
know.
as usual.
I know. And then he will take an additional 6 points for Slayer's Prey.
14, 16 damage. Okay.
That is action, bonus action.
Why don't you deal some
And-
cold damage to me, man?
Nah.
Throw some cold damage my way. Love it.
That will end his turn, and he will also take some temporary hit points.
Well, okie dokie. We're going to take a 30-second after these messages. We'll be right back, and we'll be right back with you, friends.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be conservative with my hero points and infos because I'm playing every Sunday.
I know.
Do you guys know the details for the community challenge?
So it gets rid of the gloom, essentially.
The gloom, like the darkness.
Yep.
Which one gets rid of the gloom?
The first one, the orange.
Okay, it gets rid of gloom. Okay.
The second
What?
one, it just says that we get to use the force. So I don't. There's not much detail about that.
Oh, so Like-
Yeah.
what benefits do we get from getting rid of the gloom?
We get our long vision back. So we're no
Yep.
longer distorted by the gloom.
And there's some other details, but Cowboy Ken says don't do it.
I guess
Really?
his character gains advantage from it.
I mean, so does mine, but
Would have called it gaslight the campaign setting if I was being more passive aggressive. And to create bright sunlight in a realm that has a vampire as our BBEG. Let's see how well that goes. All right, we are back into it. Let's take Carl's turn here. We are top of a new round.
Okay. Guess I don't have to move. Okay. I'm going to fire at this guy.
All right. He does have some cover from this formation right here. You might have been better off, like right here, kind of pressed up against it to where you're able to fire around it, as opposed to trying to fire around it from a distance. Yeah, the tree does not
Okay, I'm
attack
gonna
you.
Slowly back away from the tree and see if he doesn't attack.
Yep. Seems
Sure.
like the healing has made peace with them for the time being.
I'm also petting it.
Yeah, Lark's also giving it a back massage. Okay.
I'm
All
giving
right.
it a deep root massage.
I got one of those.
Deep root massage.
I got one
Don't
of
take up
those
my roots.
once.
My roots.
Okay. All right. My new trick for my level up is Carl now has sharpshooter feat.
Yowie wowie.
So we're gonna turn that on for all of those. Gonna press the global modifier. Good.
Ruh-roh.
Let's see how this goes.
I don't want to be dead. There's no future in it.
Attack 1.
Oh, well, that... Did that minus 10? Or what? Minus 5 adds 10. So, yeah, it looks like it did account for that. I just don't know why it has the plus 0. What is that?
I don't know what the plus 0 is. It should have maybe
It should
my
be plus 2 because you have the archery
maybe,
thing, right?
maybe my archery is not on. Let me see.
It is on, but somehow it's being countered by the minus 5, and then it seems to be... Alright, so what did you roll here? You rolled
What?
a d20 plus 4 plus prof. So you got 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3, so 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's your dex. And that's your prof. And that's your magic. 16. It doesn't look like it minused the 5.
Maybe
Looks
it's
like it
being
just-
overwhelmed by too much crap.
Maybe, yeah. It looks like it just rolled 5 and then added the modifiers.
Let's try this a few times just to get the kinks out. now it
weird.
says -2. Now what
Okay,
happened?
okay, so it's... Is it applying it to... Okay, it's adding the bless and then minusing 5. That's why it's not a static number. I see what you did there. Okay, okay, so yeah, those do technically work by the looks of it.
So
Alright.
I rolled at 25 now, right? That's the new roll?
Correct, yeah, that's what it
25?
looks like. Yeah, 16 and 25 for a combined 46 points of damage.
I don't. Okay.
Ouch. Okay, that hurts.
Great.
Blasted a huge chunk of ice off of this thing's side.
All right. I've got my bonus action, so I'll do one more. Now I'm +1? Like, what?
It's because of your bless. You rolled max on your bless that time, so that little modifier is always going to be different because you have the bless added in. It makes sense though. It just took me a few minutes to sort it out. I was like, I don't get it because the same thing was confusing me. Okay, well that hurts as well. Ouch! This thing ain't going to take too many more of those.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack him with my bears. With the bears.
Oh god. Here comes Erlacher and Butkus.
Roar. Okay, let's attack with the bears.
That first one has a...
Here come Brother Bear and Banjo.
We've got flank technically with Varus with that leftmost bear. Doesn't matter from either though, unfortunately.
So, what? Should I roll with advantage then? Should I roll again?
Nope. Because they had flank, we would have used the higher of the two numbers on the first, but you rolled 11s on both sides, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
You could spend an inspiration if you had one, but I don't know if you want to burn one for a summoned creature.
Oh, hell no.
Faux show. Yeah, they ain't doing near as much damage as you. Alright, anything else?
The other bear attacked.
Oh, that's right. I see. They get a bite and claws. Okay, so that is a hit with the 18. We do reduce non-magical damage. So we take 2. Ow!
Okay, that's Carl's turn. Krill, have at it.
Carl and the bears get 11 temp.
Whoa. Okay,
Just remember, it does not stack.
Guys, with your damn hit point restoration.
Alright, cool moves to the A then.
Well, we all get hit point restoration in April now.
Oh yeah, might be a sign that I'm dialing up the ohmometer.
Alright, cool attack it.
That's an
this one then.
ohmometer.
Youch! Well, we're not surviving that. We had 5 hit points left, so yep, there goes that one, just shattering like the fucking T-1000 after it got frozen in liquid nitrogen. Hasta la vista, baby.
Alright, cool moves there and ends his turn. That's what I can do though.
Alright, stepping on up there. Varys up next.
Okay. Well, button was on the push that button. That helped. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll stay right here. And I'm gonna hold my action in case the watch me cook guy comes back up here, tries to get up on me.
Big bug guy?
Yeah, the Slimer crane.
Yeah, seafood man.
All right. That's over to Kyrios.
Okay, so let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. And now, given my knowledge of typings, I'm gonna say that my fighting type attack is gonna be super effective against. Are gonna be quad super effective against this rock ice type. Start off with one of the. Damn.
Don't!
Well, I got extra attack.
Hot
That's better.
diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Well, that's gonna hit, and you do count as I believe mugs count as magical attacks.
Yes, at level 6, I am now. My fists are now registered magical weapons.
Nice. So we'll take full, and then flurry, the blurry of flows. That's a hit.
And that'll end my turn.
You get one more of those with that flurry.
That was my one more, wasn't it?
Well, you get
No,
two.
Flurry gets 2 attacks.
Yeah, you get 2 with the flurry. So you get your attack, your extra attack, and then that's going to give you 2 more attacks for 4 total.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. 3 out of 4, not bad.
That'll be it for me.
Okie doke. Let's go Ilaric's turn.
Alright, so I am going to... Let's see, I have a movement of 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, my scythe is going to move up 20 feet and do some damage. So spiritual weapon, that was at 4th level. Come on, 22.
Oh,
nice.
gosh.
And that nice higher level cast, yeah.
Yeah. Owie.
All right, so
Oof.
okay.
I need
so
some shaved ice.
Yeah. So I'm not going to use ice knife because that would be silly.
Do it.
Let's use another mind sliver.
Oh, I heard mind slur, and I was like, "Wow, that's a big attack."
You absolutely cannot.
Yeah, so the mind slur is that I'm just going to call him an itty bitty ice cube.
Oh, them's fighting words
You
in my
couldn't
neighborhood.
pull a cup of tea.
Why you keep targeting my thing's intelligence? Like, I didn't bring wizards, man. Come on. I didn't. Yeah. All right.
That's 4 psychic.
I
I think that's it. That is my movement, bonus, and a regular. So, yep, I'm good.
Alrighty, let's take Ari's turn. She's already front and center here. Now with a flank bonus.
Your mother was an ice cube and your father was a snow cone.
Never knew me, Pa.
Well, now he's a puddle, so.
Oh.
You're never gonna know him either.
It's not even the good ice from Sonic. It's like just a random piece of ice from the lake.
It's gutter ice.
Okay, so I think I lost my rage because I don't think I was attacked.
You were not attacked, but you attacked me with an attack of opportunity.
Oh, you
Yeah, so
lost.
your rage is still up.
Yay. Good day. Alright, well, I'm gonna attack this ice golem guy. And
Very
since
cool.
Magnetic... Let's see which one is better.
Oh, apparently I don't know how to fucking drink anymore. I need a sippy cup here. I'm spilling macchiato all over myself.
Gosh, I should have looked at this before my turn.
Well, you should have. You do this. You do what I said, because I said it. Take
Okay,
the
I'm
meat
gonna do this
bridge.
one.
Fine, don't take the meat bridge.
Whoa, natural 20.
Take that now.
Oh, God. Tries to dodge out of your way, and the hawk cuts it off, so it has no choice but to cut back right into the path of your corpse slayer for a crit.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right, 'cause I
hawk
got
drop kicks
advantage.
into your
Yeah.
corpse.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, you just get you
All
cut
right.
a good chunk of its head clean off at the side. It apparently doesn't need the head. It has no brain, we've seen.
My papa was a miner.
Second attack will hit with the flank. Miss by one otherwise. Bam!
Sick. And that'll be Tony.
All right. From
Tony
back
gets
over
7
here,
temp.
anybody who still has
that's attempt.
for anybody who has any kind of psychic connection or speak with animals still up,
You kicked those guys' asses. This atrocity has gone on long enough. We are done with this.
the elementals will take their turn. This one is wishing it had burrowed at the end of its last one now.
Hey. I didn't get my turn. My guy.
Darn, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Because otherwise I don't get a turn.
Ready.
I don't get a turn otherwise. Shoot. Alright. My bad. Oh, that's exactly how many hit points I have. Gosh.
Perfect.
Yeah, this thing
Getting
was in a
wrecked with
bad way.
corpse slayers.
Now we wait for the naked bug.
And
Yeah,
the
that'll
other...
be one
Just like
little gap.
trimmers.
We don't have anybody else. We got the burrowed guy waiting for him to make his appearance, and Buggy. So I guess I'll just hang out. Maybe share a little fist bump with Taunt.
Yeah.
I don't know, you gotta like stick your hand through that spinning scythe right there, and you don't know that it might not become corporeal and slice through your hand at any given second.
Fantasy version of the garbage disposal.
Oh, jeez. All right, well let's play with our other one here. We don't know that you moved there, so we have no reason to go that way. We have no idea you're over there, so no reason to go that way. You have to rely on the tremor sense, which tells us to
Oh,
go
that's right. There's at least 4 of these sons of bitches, aren't there?
There are. This one is in fact going to appear on a higher elevation than the target of its attacks, who is Tawny Paw. We are going to appear right in this space. And burrow. And within 20 feet. Yeah, let's do some of this. Let's do slam on Tawny Paw. Doe. Try that again. That doesn't look good. Yep, that's not good. And then we'll do our rechargeable. Oh dear, for a whole 6 cold. That targets, I believe, Sahar, Tawny Paw, and Elaric. Dexterity saving throws to resist 6 cold damage. Oh wait, it's only rolled half the damage there, so that's the cold damage. Oh darn, I fat fingered it, but the whole spirit of the month is play it as it lies. So that is indeed 58 bludgeoning damage. No. Looks like you all, well, if Ari failed her save by 1, so hero point or inspiration, or are we gonna just take some of this damage?
What did you say the damage was gonna look like?
Right
58?
now it's 6 cold damage, and then 7 bludgeoning damage.
I'll just take that.
All right.
No,
so-
say don't forget you also have the temporary hit points. So.
And then you do get
Yeah, and
knocked.
my
Oh,
rage
the more
knocks
dangerous part
7.
though is that you are knocked prone and you are infected with the primordial plague.
Oh no,
Ooh.
okay, screw that. I will use inspo.
I would say it's only one. Ari, you might as well just use the hero point.
Very true.
You know, actually, that's a good point. Yeah,
All
let's
right.
just do the hero point.
So half damage is 3 cold, 3 bludgeoning, no prone, no infection. That is it for its turn. Red is next. We don't have a ranged option anymore, but that guy's kind of close to us. Gonna see if I can do the quick journey across the street here before I get run over by the proverbial semi-truck that is that frickin' skinless burrowing thing. I'm pretty sure it's right underneath me, but I'm gonna slide down the side there, hustle over here, and final 10 feet, get myself up on top of that, get in flank with Tawny Paw. Grab our Radiant Warhammer and Aw, number 9, number 9, number 9. And then we will, in anticipation,
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large.
let me get 2 number 2s, 3 number 4s, a number 8, large size.
Number 6 with extra dip.
Dang, with hold breath, he can really ghost a hit.
Yes, indeed. I'm thinking that is his turn. We are not yet at the... We're 1 level shy of extra attack here. And actually, he just got a level up that I did not give him. So let's knock that out real quick.
He'll also gain 11 temporary hit points at the end of his turn.
All right. Well, that's the same as if he had taken average. He gets extra attack. And that's his entire level up. So now
Extra attack. Can't
we
do
will.
that.
Aha! Look what I got! And he is also just got a bunch of hit points too. I believe he was at 23 of 32, so he should be at 29 of 40. 11 temporary hit points. We'll use the red bar for that. And then, yes, second attack.
Aha!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Swing and a miss. Now to bring up this nasty motherfucker.
Ah! I'm back, bitches!
Let's remember to remove 1 round of Tawny Paw Rage.
Guess who's back?
Mm-hmm.
Back again.
Let's get that. Keep falling behind on that. Alrighty. Let's see what our options are. Pretty much the same thing as last time. Hey, there's a dude standing here on my left side.
Looks tasty.
Let's see which one used the lucky one this time. Oh, it's new guy. Alright, let's go after new guy. We'll start with a bite attack. 21.
Shield.
That's not going to hit then. Take 2.
That was the
Claw.
fastest shield ever.
Hey, ouch! 25 for 15 and grapple.
That just hits.
Youch. Oh, that's the wrong character sheet. And sure, we will try that strangle effect now. A strength saving throw is called for. is 16. Otherwise, 21 bludgeoning damage, no breathing, no speaking, no casting spells, and you begin suffocating. And you're still grappled.
I'll use an inspo.
Alright, roll that again. Oh, 14 is still our high mark. We need 2 more.
And a hero point.
Don't be a 1, don't be a 1, don't be a 1. I love when you see the 3D dice and it's like almost falling over on a 1 and then it settles on 3. It brings a little of that real tension that you get at the,
What's the
actual
damage for that?
tabletop.
Half of that?
That'll be 10.
Okay.
And that will be it for our turn. We are... we're not going to burrow
On the
this time around.
trees. The trees.
Yeah, the trees are up next.
We're in the trees!
And they're not doing anything, like same as last round. No reason to involve themselves in any of this. They are of no contest against these monsters. They do cold damage. Fenrix, your turn.
Okay, so first things first is I'm moving my prey to the naked worm. Second thing, as a bonus action, we are using Hunter's Mark.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all the damage.
Alrighty. I'm ready.
Alright, first shot.
Ouch.
Yeah.
14 is our AC. Very easy to hit this thing.
Hunter's Mark.
Oof.
Slayer's Prey.
Ouch. Ouch.
Hunter's Mark, I believe, is every time I hit, correct?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yep. Perfect. Second attack.
Don't.
Yeah, I think that'll be that.
Okay.
He's going to shimmy over a little bit. And he's going to get that temporary HP.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy till the break of dawn, yeah.
I'm getting Moulin Rouge vibes.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. That ends another round and puts us exactly 10 minutes before the halfway mark of the stream. So perfect time to take a halftime break. We'll see you in 10, friends. Thanks for being here as part of the kickoff for our 4-year stream anniversary. Are you with us?
Yay.
Do we know anything about this if you only knew the power challenge?
Nope.
No, it's kind of secret.
It is
Something to do with the force. It's a secret challenge.
Secret challenge.
It's 500,000, so that's, that's a lot.
It's gonna be hard.
Challenge.
500,000?
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
going
lot
to be a
of
big
art.
thing. So he had to make it, a lot of points.
In 15 days?
But on the advantage is that he's basically going to be streaming every day, so everyone has a chance to put into it.
That's a good point. Just get into the habit. Set it up. Pop in.
Conduit. It would be really messed up if it empowers the bad guys. That's funny.
Damn.
500,000 best cars just to give all the zombies force powers.
The picture is Vader. We're just going to bring Darth Vader into the game.
That's a good joke, Conduit.
Joke.
I
Yeah,
really
noticed
doubt
that
he would bring in
I
Darth
noticed that I've
Vader.
not been getting any Beskar bucks.
Try
Now?
turning.
You,
Try
that
turning-
happens all the time. You have to refresh the page.
Yeah, I do it on mobile, and I have to close down the page entirely, then reload it.
Yeah, I have to do it all the time. Almost every other stream, at one point it stops working and I have to restart.
Oh, well, good to know. I thought that was just me. Oh, blessed. That's even better. Yeah, I forgot that if the challenge fails, we get our Beskars back. Y'all are so helpful for those of us who don't have memories or are substance affected.
Yeah, because like every stream that I've like lurked in, I've gotten no Beskars. I've been perpetually stuck at 3,300.
Yeah, then you need to. So you monitor it, watch it, and in 15 minutes it hasn't done anything. Then just reload the page.
Okay, well I just reloaded the page, so.
Usually when that happens to me, I'll reload the page and the little green box will appear, and then I know that it was just something was wrong with the current stream.
Okay, I just got 10 Beskars. There we go.
There you go. So that means now it should be counting.
So I realize I'm so far behind on shows talking to my friend yesterday. I gotta go back to watch Part 3 of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. I'm watching Sakamoto Days on Netflix. I'm going through Black Clover. I'm waiting for Solo Leveling to finish its dub. It's almost there. I'm like on shows right now. So I go back and watch Season 3 of Preacher.
Oh, finally, Preacher. I believe I've heard of one of the ones you just mentioned. I've never heard of the other ones.
Reacher or Preacher?
Whatever, Reacher, Preacher. They're both shows I've heard of.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, and then I also got to go back and watch like the last 3 seasons of The Boys.
You gotta watch Invincible. That show is so good. Holy shit.
I gotta go back and finish watching Invincible also. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Wow. That show is
it's
really
hard.
good.
It's hard for me to watch shows I really care about because, like, let's say I started watching Invincible right now, or I started watching it late at night. I'll stay up just watching because I want to see what happens next, and I'll end up fucking up my sleep schedule.
Oh yeah, been there.
Yeah, Johnny and I are also waiting for them to finish the English dubs on the last couple episodes of Solo Leveling.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Wait, what show are we talking about?
Yeah, what show is so good?
It's an
Solo
anime
Leveling.
called Solo Leveling.
Oh yeah, I've seen or heard about that.
It's
It
hard
needs
for
to be
me to
watched.
watch. It's hard for me to watch shows nowadays, just because my ADHD brain is just like, I want to watch this, know this,
Yeah.
know this. Eh.
Yeah, have
I
you
also
guys
gotta
watched
watch the new-
Shangri-La?
Also gotta watch the new Devil May Cry on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I've watched all that. That was great. Have you watched Shangri-La?
No, I haven't. I've seen Shangri-La.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, then I'm thinking about all the other shows I'm forgetting, like season 3 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime. Oh, too many shows. The rest of Rurouni Kenshin, the remake that they did on that.
Half the time, my brain is just like, it just wants to listen to music and sleep.
Well, you are
I get
healing,
that.
so vibing and sleeping will help the healing process.
Yeah. Okay.
Season 3 of
I
one
think-
of my favorite shows is coming out.
Oh, Fire Force?
Fire Force.
Yep, I'm there too. I was rewatching it to get ready for the season 3 drop.
Benny.
And sometimes you just get tired of music and stuff. So I'll be on the road and I'll just like put Crunchyroll on and just like put on an anime I've seen like so many times. I know it happens, so it's just like background noise or
Yeah.
or best thing or my thing I used to do a lot is just rewatch Kitchen Nightmares on YouTube or Hell's Kitchen or something else like that.
Yeah, comfort shows.
Yeah, there's something comforting about a grown English white man yelling at people saying they're fucking idiots.
It's also nice when you like vary it with his episodes where he's like, I can't remember the name, but he was doing like that, but for kids, like his kid shows. And he's
Master
so
Chef
sweet.
Junior.
Master
Yeah,
Chef,
and
yeah.
he's so kind and everything. And then back to the adulthood.
Yeah, you know, have you ever seen the UK version of Kitchen Nightmares?
I don't think so.
It's actually a lot better than the American version was. Like he is basically what got him on TV over there was doing Kitchen Nightmares in the UK, and basically like all that type of shit, you know.
Is it still Ramsey or a different color?
What was the difference? What was why was the UK one so much better?
I think it's because like he only got angry if they really, really fucked up, and like he would critique the food like he does now and stuff like that. But like I think he was more caring early in there, being more understanding, and he'd only get really pissed off if they kept fucking up really, really badly.
Less inflammatory.
Yeah, less inflammatory, less like more like learning about people more. Like in the Kitchen Nightmares here, like I'd say the closest he got to the UK version was the new season of Kitchen Nightmares that came out, because he kind of like did deeper dives in the family, the reason why the restaurant's going and stuff like that, and like it seems like he's more helpful in the more recent season, I guess.
I wonder
But
if
if you don't like
he got more.
if you don't like British
control.
accents, it gets a little difficulty to understand sometimes.
Yeah.
It's funny. He did an episode where he was at a restaurant in Inverness, and it was run by French people, and it was failing.
I remember that. Do you ever see the updates that they like do on the comments on YouTube videos for the people? Yeah, you see the episode with the gondola, that Italian restaurant and everything?
No.
Well, the lady basically, she loved this restaurant so much that when she got her divorce settlement, she bought the restaurant. He came, helped him out. But apparently during the pandemic, she closed down the restaurant part and turned into a shelter for people during the pandemic. But
Aww.
she recently passed away a couple years ago, like after the pandemic hit.
Well, good for her.
Good.
The turning it around part, less so on the passing.
Well, hello, friends.
Well, hello, Daniel.
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my bum.
Yeah, let's get back
Sure
into
does.
this. I can't disagree on that. We've got a pretty epic combat in process here. Now, if I can just get some TPK rolls out of this fucking thing right over here, we'll be really rolling full steam ahead. Carl, why don't you go ahead?
I mean, Daniel's already half dead, so
I like its odds. I got you right where I want you.
Okay, Carl, start heading in that direction.
Well, that changes everything. Now I'm really fucked. I thought for sure Carl was gonna like head over to Krill and start like exploring that passage where nothing has come from. Fuck.
Okay, so the spacing is just 2, 4, How do I start going up that ledge? Does it make a difference? It's a different color, so
This one here on your left,
I'm just wondering how to navigate.
it's pretty steep. It would require an athletics or acrobatics check from that angle. It's a little smoother out here on the south side where Krill is hanging out.
Oh, didn't I have to go downstairs? It wasn't. Oh shit! I'm totally wrong. Okay, I'm totally off.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
you
so
started
that-
like already down on this level.
Yeah, so
Somewhere over here.
I don't know where I should go.
I mean, if you're, who are you trying to attack? The skinless
Yeah,
thing
try
or
that again.
the permafrost?
I'm trying to attack the pink one, the purple guy.
Yeah, you got
I guess I
pretty
can
good.
probably.
You got pretty good
Is
shot
this-
from
do
where
I
you're
have-
at.
Yeah, do I have a better shot from where I'm at? Do I?
Oh yeah, it's big enough that you can easily hit it from back here.
Go this way.
That works as well.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to get more into the fray so that I'm not so far away on the next round.
Okay.
That. Yeah,
Feeling a
pretty
little bit of
close.
FOMO.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's not the favor that I'm owed.
Is half of his hit points gone? Is that right? Is that what I'm noticing?
Yeah, yeah. But I still have 1,000 hit points. I mean, I'm gonna be here for a while.
I was gonna put Hunter's Mark on him, but if he's half dead, what's the point of that?
More damage.
I've
Nah,
already
I'll
got
get
a
more
hunter's
damage
mark
by-
on
by-
me. I can't have
by
two.
two. I can either attack or use Hunter's Mark. I can't do both. I mean, I can't as a bonus action. So I think I'd rather just attack.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's start rolling.
Oh. Well, that first one, not so much. AC is 14, so the first one will just get pulled out of reach, but the second two are certainly on the money.
I have to roll a d4 on my emboldening bond, so I have to roll a d4. Didn't use it on my last turn. So a 1. It's a
Well,
14 now.
That's exactly what you need.
Are you blessed also? Oh,
That's already accounted for.
My bless is on. Yeah, my bless is on. But I get
Well,
to use
look at that. All of that, and you leave me with 1 hit point.
Can I like? Oh, let's do the bears. How much movement do they get? 30? Yeah, I guess it's 30. I don't think they'll make it all the way to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they'll only make it halfway.
Well, the good news is there's like a half dozen or more characters before this thing gets its next turn. Actually, the entire party except Fenrix gets to go before this thing gets its next turn.
Oh, one bear makes it to him. So I'll do an attack with one bear. Maybe we'll take him out.
Sure.
Yay, one of them hits.
Sure. Yeah, we'll have the summon
did.
kill the big bad. That's cool.
No disrespectful.
Told you. Nice try.
Yay, Banjo!
Okay, that is Carl's turn.
All right, Krill, that's to you.
Carl and the bears get 10.
Right, Crow's gonna go up this mountain.
Okay. Athletics, acrobatics, whichever works on that side. Good, good. Yeah, my issue with the 30 feet was that we had to go through other characters, which is usually difficult terrain, but we're talking 1 hit point, and literally the entire party would have gotten it done between now and then, so in the grand scheme, I don't think it matters who dealt the 1 hit point.
Right, go wait see then.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty well ensconced way back here. Varys, that's back over to your turn.
Alright. Gonna fly over here. Get into flank with Red. And take two attacks on this guy right here.
Oh, my future is grim.
Did they not come up?
What future?
Yeah, what little exists at this point. It's the final monster on the board. Oh dear. Too bad no flank in that position there.
I thought I had flanking with Red.
Can you get there?
Yeah, I saw enough movement to make there.
That would be flank, yes. Okay then. 16, 18, 28, okay.
And my turn there.
Alrighty. Let's see what Kyrios has going on right here. A little brief gardening break behind the curtain.
6 temporary for Varys.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get
Oh.
a nice flank here.
That is indeed. Anybody who's in CM Punk's corner at WrestleMania is in my corner.
1 extra attack.
Ouch! Ouch! Both of those will hit.
Spend a key point for the flurry of blows.
Oh boy. They only split up in my game. Well, you gave them a lot more passages to split up down as well. This is a pretty open space. The natural formation is notwithstanding. Shows you how well I retained stalagmite, stalactite last week. Notice that I keep calling them formations because I don't want to sound like a fucking idiot again. It's like I'm willing to admit where I'm wrong, and I don't have space to learn other things in the brief space of time.
And I'll end my turn.
Ouch! That is 4 out of 4. Our HP bar is now halfway there. Whoa, whoa, living on a prayer. Okay, Elaric, your turn.
I'm going to first activate my wonderful feline agility.
Okay. Kind of scratch this thing's dead claw off of you in the process.
Actually, first I'm going to take my 9 hit points. I am going to go 5, 10, 15. I do have climbing as a kitty cat.
Sure.
So I'm going right up next to Varys.
Okay.
And then I dance. And then the scythe is going to come up next to me. Bonus action for the scythe. So let's do that.
Okay.
That is 4th level, not 9th.
9th would be nice. I've never seen a 9th level spiritual weapon.
Do you want me to do damage for it? We'll see.
Well, you gotta like legit get to that point, otherwise it's just a tease.
I know.
Ouch.
And then we have a Sunblade.
My kingdom for a shield spell.
So for the Sunblade,
Ouch. Uh-oh.
that's 11 radiant.
Oh, yes it is.
Damn, I should have did Booming Blade. I keep forgetting about that. That's okay. I didn't call it, so it's not happening. So that is the end of Alaric's turn.
Okay. Let's try Tawny Paw here.
Oh. Alright, pretty straightforward.
Oh! Gosh. Oh, man. Alright, watch this health bar just go bonk.
Get it, girl.
Oh,
Get it,
gosh.
Get it.
Well, because of the flank with red, I had 14 hit points left exactly. That's it right there. That will crumble the last one into icicles, and we can close the initiative.
Yay, good job, team.
Never know if these trees will turn on you again, but since none of you directly damaged them and made up for the damaging effect that it may have, for whatever reason, held you responsible for, all is well now. And this thing steps back out. I don't know if it was Diego who did the Speak with Animals, right? Is that still active?
I believe so.
What was that, a 1 minute duration? 1 hour?
I'm guessing. Let's look it up.
Yeah, go ahead, post it. If it's still an hour and it's not like constant, even if it's concentration. Oh, 10 minutes? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's going to come back out and just kind of...
I now also have Speak with Animals, but I don't have spell slots for it.
It's going to just place a paw on Carl's boot and look up at you with a look of gratitude.
You have done a great service for myself and the other animals of this cave. There are further passages ahead with more dangerous invaders. Would you be so kind as to help with those?
Definitely.
Hello.
No worries, furry friend.
It would mean a great deal to myself, and there are others you may find ahead that may be able to give more assistance than I.
No problem, oh great Alolan Sandslash.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Greatness recognizes greatness.
It's weird to see Carl go chirp, 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 chirp.
Yeah, he chirps and then he quotes back these lines. Game recognized, game.
I suppose we are moving on to the next area then.
Carl, can you ask if there's anything important or helpful in these caves?
Hey, friend. Anything important we should know about or helpful that we should know about in these caves?
You would be advised to watch your step carefully. The other invaders are more dangerous than these. Some that lived here were killed, in fact, so I do not want to see such harms come to you. You are now new friends of mine.
Okay, I tickle his chin, I tell the rest of the group what he said, and I look through my pack if I have anything, any scraps or any type of food, and give him some.
Oh, it is most gracious in devouring said food. Let's actually take an attack on the food. Yo, where's your character sheet at, dude? Are you this thing?
This thing's gonna be like so strong.
No, that's not you. Oh, I think that's you. Yes, the ice urchin. Well, apparently we only have spine attacks, so we attack with our spines. Good God, you said he couldn't contribute to the battle. Well, that's because he deals cold damage. But yeah, he just separates whatever morsels of food you give him into tiny little frozen bits before leaning in and devouring them like pieces of ice.
And here's the thing: is he making kebabs or is he eating it like sushi with chopsticks?
Probably more the latter, but also eating the chopsticks.
Oh wow, my bears stick around for an hour? Holy
Oh,
crap.
that's beautiful.
I didn't know that.
Just don't
Wow,
take a short
okay.
rest.
Okay.
When you guys are ready, feel free to proceed to wherever the egress might be in this tunnel. Krill seems to have already found it. Take care of Radabru. Nope, I don't have access to him there. And I'm on the next map getting things finalized, so give me a second to get back to him. Okay, I need... Oh gosh. Yes. Also you. And
Is that true about porcupines? I didn't know that. That's cute. Too bad they don't do that.
Yeah, it was like an old, like probably like medieval or earlier thing that they
Interesting.
thought. They were like, why do porcupines have this? They thought they took food home to their babies.
Oh, before, please come.
And it starts heading back this way. And it calls back to Carl.
No, please.
Carl, your friend's squeaking.
Carl, it's chittering to you.
How come he's not coming? Okay, Carl will walk back. What wrong? Why not coming? What doing? Hello?
Sorry. Can you burrow?
Can I burrow?
Yes.
No. Carl,
have-
not. Carl,
You have
Carl
shovel?
cannot do it. Oh, Carl has shovel. Sure. Okay.
Whoa.
Carl
Great.
Carl pulls out his shovel and starts helping him dig. Sure.
Yeah, it'll do its own part, but its natural burrowing kind of like causes it just to like collapse its own passage on top of itself. But with the shovel, it is of a bit more assistance, and that's actually going to cause us to bring a new map layer into place here. I think if the roll 20 powers that be will let me move. There we go. Alright, so pardon me as your world. I'll try to set this perfectly so you don't notice a thing. Whoop. There we go. More or less. And then we've got a new layer of lighting to remove. And bring in. Let's get you. And remove you. There we go. And now we've revealed the little burrow of our little icy friend, which has a little cup at the far end of it that contains some little shinies and pretties that it's picked up over the years.
You help. You take.
Aw. That's cute. Okay. Carl will walk in and inspect and see what it is. Am I going into the right place?
Oh, one step to the north. You went just a little too far there. Yep, there you go. Now you can step on inside of there. Not often I'll do separate lighting effects like this, but this was a cool enough thing that I thought if you guys interacted with this animal, this would be a nice little side reward for your group. And it just so happens that let's have Carl roll And I forget what we use in 5e for appraisal. Sure, one of our.
He's not very good at it.
Let me check your character sheet. I'm sure somebody will post in Discord here. Or I'm sorry, in Twitch before I can get to it, but I will try nonetheless, and we'll bounce between the two and see what we find. I am going to say... Okay. I would say history. A thorough knowledge of history will probably give you a general appraisal values of things like this. So go ahead, roll that up. 3E used to just have an outright appraisal skill that rogues were trained in.
Guidance. I'll add some guidance to that.
Cool.
Oh, sweet. 16. I was not expected to roll so well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Plus 3, 19. Not bad. Yeah, you would estimate several thousand gold worth of valuable gems in here. This thing has definitely scavenged a particularly valuable hoard of treasure at some point. Maybe it robbed a dragon. Maybe an adventurer, a particularly rich one, fell dead in here at some point. It just took all of its stuff. But whatever the case, it's yours now.
Hey, Daniel, and Carl by extension. I am going to spend 5 hit points out of my lay on hands pool for each of the bears and try and cure their primordial plague.
Aw.
So we don't figure out what it does later on.
Good idea.
I don't know, it might be a good idea too, because I mean, they're kind of squishy to begin with.
What
if we know what it does.
How
If
how
they
much was
thirst-
that again, Daniel? I'm just writing it to my character sheet.
It is, in fact, 7,000 exactly, which is quite a coincidence, as there are 7 players. Of course, there's also 1 Radabru, but you guys do with that as you will.
Okay. Carl comes out, thanks the little guy. Is he going to stay, or I'm going to invite him if he wants to come with us?
Oh, please, I do not wish to go. There's too
Okay.
much danger ahead.
Okay. All right. I leave him some more snacks, and then I join the group, and I show them the spoils. And Carl always shares, so Carl lets everyone know that everybody gets 1,000 gold.
Does
Wow, nice.
Sahar's effect cure diseases?
It should. Lay on hands can either cure a disease or cure hit points.
Can cure multiple
Yeah, that
diseases,
third
neutralize
that
multiple
third little
poisons.
paragraph.
It can
Very
neutralize
cool.
poisons and multiple diseases. Yeah.
I looked it up, it's not that bad.
So it's one or the other. It's giving hit points back or curing the disease. So we're doing the latter.
I'm
yes?
just gonna cure the
Okay.
disease.
Gotcha. That will do the trick. Yeah, whatever the plague effect is that these things had, we will remove those before carrying forth to the next map. Let me get rid
Yeah,
of this. There it is.
Out of, I looked it up, it ain't that bad.
How dare you?
Because I was curious because she was going to cure her.
Oh, man. This flurry effect is kind of screwing me up as well because my cursor is white. So if you guys see it like dragging across the stream here, like there are times I'm like, where is it? I can't find it. And then I move it back to the GM map, which is equally just...
So we each got 1,000 gold?
Yes. Hey, gold
Okay.
friends.
Okay, I'm going to give 500 to Radabu for my 1,000.
Red started looking sad, and then he's like, whoa, too cool, man. Thank you. Let me add that to his sheet before I forget.
Wow. Carl needs to go shopping. I haven't gone shopping at Moorender since like November.
Well, you know that it's going to be all right when we
But the
go
problem is we don't
shopping.
use Moorlander.
Or
We go to
whatever.
Cheney.
Yeah, Chini Bottini's fabulous Utini.
Oh.
We got the
see, that's
Jawa.
how That's how far off I'm on. We go to Chini? I don't even know who Chini is.
He was only
a
unlocked.
Jawa.
Yeah, he was only unlocked a couple sessions ago by the Sunday evening crew. I will, in fact. I mean, do we want to summon him? I mean, if we've got a shopping list prepared, I don't want us to like all of a sudden soak up the next hour.
No, I have no shopping list prepared.
Cool.
I
just for
I
heads
have no
up,
shopping.
that's our guy.
My pause and love.
All right, so yeah, that's our Jawa merchant. Our other table has a Yuuzhan Vong merchant, and then our third one has a human, just a generic vanilla human guy named Moorlander. All right, so we are marching in. Is this our marching order? If the corridor is only 2 by 2, let's get in a relatively direct formation here and see what we're looking at as far as who are the first two, who are the second two, etc. So on.
Carl's up front. Yeah, I'll put the bears behind me if it bothers people. So I'll just put.
Yeah, the bears take up a lot of space, so they might be all the way in the back, unless somebody else wants to just kind of linger behind them. Where are we making room for Krill? Radabru can easily scoot to a further rank in the back.
I thought Krill liked to ride people's shoulders.
I mean, if you guys want to do squeezing, that's totally fine by me. I always like having advantage against targets.
Put Krill on a bear. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, Krill can ride a bear.
Krill wants the dragon, not the bear.
We don't have a dragon available for you to ride right now.
Ah, that's no fair.
Is this what we're looking at then?
Sounds good.
All right. And we will have sufficient time between now and then. Remember, if you did not check out the announcements channel, we're tossing an aspect, or 2 aspects rather, of the Super Supporter sub to all free and supporter level subscriptions for the month of April. This includes a 3 hit point per round regeneration, as well as the epic boon of Fortitude. So everybody gets 3 hit points regen every round. Everybody gets 40 extra hit points for this entire month. In addition to the 40 hit points, we have delayed long enough here that all your characters should be at full HP before we proceed.
So I should go ahead and put my current hit point maximum to 145.
For free and supporter level subscriptions, if you are already an epic or super, there was something different posted for you. Your monthly natural 20 becomes weekly natural 20s, and the 6 HP regen becomes 9 HP regen.
Okay, I'll take my weekly natural 20.
Alright, so I will get all of your tokens in place here and copy over.
Wait, are we at a max of 145 right now for HP?
Not necessarily. I mean, your HP max
okay,
is
cool.
your HP max is whatever it is.
Okay, cool.
No, we get a you know how we get that once a month natural 20 on any roll we choose? We can now use a natural 20 once a week on that.
Correct, for the existing epic and super supporter subs there. That is absolutely the case. Alright, this map is going to be a little clunky here for the initial bit because we've got an event of sorts and we've got an encounter pretty much right off the bat. And this thing is unerringly going to spot your group based on the way that you guys are approaching. The event will be the first thing you see before this monster then becomes a problem. But let's one step at a time. Youch, that hurts. I mean, everything's fine. Everyone is Hassan. Okay, let's get you, and you get a character sheet. Alright, what's the over-under on variety of monsters for this encounter? And which way are you leaning?
I'm going to say there's at least 6 different types.
6 different types. All right, so the over-under is 6. Where's the rest of the party leaning, over or under?
I'll go with 4.
I'll go with 8.
We're going to go under or going to go over?
I'm gonna be crazy and say 10.
10. Oh boy. Alright, so here's where this map gets a little clunky because we have such a narrow passage leading in, and almost immediately we're going to have this encounter take place. At least half the party is starting off the map in the zone of safetitude, as it were. Until your turn comes up and you're able to properly move onto the map, it's going to be a little weird here, so bear with the technical difficulties. Yes, let's get into this. We can at least get 4 of our party onto the map. The rest of you probably don't see your tokens, but you probably do see your names and your health bars right here below it. For Carl, the bears are way back here. Likewise, you should be able to see their health bars. If not, me telling you where they are, and hopefully that will enable you to at least grab them and move them onto the map when their turns come up. For right now, Carl, Ilaric, Tanipa, and Sahar are the first 4 in line. We should actually remove Rage, the potion of invulnerability. That's a 1 minute, I believe.
Correct.
The Shield of Faith, was that also a 1 minute duration, or is that still active?
It's a 10 minute, so it's
10?
probably still.
That's still
chugging along.
good. And then the
Bless?
how long is the effect that Diego put up? That the connection, empathic connection, or whatever it was. The bond.
Oh, it's the bond.
Yeah, how long
See
is that?
a time limit.
Yeah, post that thing up again. Let's take a look. Okay, no more than once per turn, as long as you're within 30 feet as an action. For 10 minutes. So that is still active as well. I would say we're probably like 5 minutes later at this point, so halfway through the duration on that. Red would still have his. How about the Bless effects? How long are those good for?
Bless is 1 minute.
1 minute.
So it's gone.
Let's take those off. Get that. Beauty miss. I think we are good. Everybody's got their full HP value. Well, not all of you, but you can get that at the start of your turn or right now as you wish. So we've entered this map, and right off the bat, there is a Class D abomination in all of its glory. There is also a Class... I don't know if you guys had to guess at this point. That's probably a Class B. Might be a C. It's a little hard to differentiate between the two, but this one looks particularly menacing. However, they're not moving. It appears that they have spent so much time inside this cavern that they have completely frozen into a statue of their former horrific selves. Nonetheless, they are still zombies and may possibly prove dangerous at any given time, depending on what happens. This thing, however, that's floating around through the cavern, this is a 40-foot height that we have in here, so we're going to start this thing off at 25 feet. It certainly spots your group, being that it has multiple angles of sight, as you can imagine. It appears to be an undead, I mean, you would guess, but it also appears to be perfectly at home in this frigid environment, unlike the other undead that have wandered in here for whatever reason. As such, that will bring up our next turn order. Try and get a couple rounds of this room in here. Everybody can go ahead and roll.
How do I do advantage for initiative?
It should be set on your character sheet already. It's something you can set permanently in the cog. And yes, it's rolling 2 die 20 for you, and you rolled a pair of 5s.
Oh!
You hover over the fort. It says 14.18.
I see it. I rolled a pair of 5s.
Yuck. That is bad. Alright, so I've got this thing to get going. Oh, that was a natural 20. That was a natural 20.
Out of order?
What's that, Ari?
Does it matter that the initiative's out of order?
Not just yet. I haven't finalized it yet.
Oh, okay.
I've also got one of these lovely bad boys. Bad boys. All right. That is that. And then for Radabru. How long do those temporary HPs last?
Until the short rest.
Beautiful. Oh, somebody's going last. Okay, so now let's set the initiative. Make sure we don't have any ties. We are good. 7 of you, 1 NPC, 2 different monsters. One of them you don't even see.
Red got the pie initiative.
Yeah, he did. Just continues into infinity. Once his turn comes up, you guys don't get to go anymore. Ari, that is going to bring it to your turn at the very start here. You've got a little difficult terrain in front of you if you go through your allies. Otherwise, it's kind of the same thing if you go around them. But either way, your turn.
The thing's just flying around up in the air?
Yep. Certainly looks like it wants to get some action here, but it's going to have to wait until a 12 on the initiative tracker before it even gets to go.
Okay. And these long black pillars in the room, that's what they are, they're pillars?
Correct. They are stalagmites. But just very large ones.
All the way, I think they would just be pillars.
Oh, gotcha.
Because they touch.
Yeah, they don't necessarily extend all the way to the ceiling, but they are pretty tall, like at least like 10 feet high.
Dang, okay. Because I was wondering if they're tall enough to get me up to that thing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you can't quite see far enough into the room yet. I don't know how far you see, like, up to here. But this one appears to be, like, more of a large hill that, based on how far you can see, might go even higher than 25 feet. But it's a ways out.
Okay. And yeah, you were right. Those are stalagmite. Alright, then I'll just run up and do my best to harass this guy.
Oh, look at Estrella getting on the if you only knew the power challenge. Very nice, my friend. Good to see you, buddy.
That is some screwed up shit.
Squares are 5?
Squares are 5. What is Tawny Paw's passive perception?
Not amazing. I think it's 14.
14. Carl just farted.
Oh,
But you're not positive. You're not positive about that because your passive perception isn't the greatest.
What? Was it me?
Alaric is
the
standing
wind's
right
blowing
next to
away.
him, and it's 18 passive.
Whoever denied it supplied it.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. This thing definitely sees you, and it looks like it's about to beeline towards you, but it's going to take at least 20 minutes or so to get to you.
Oh, I'm more meant for this vampire I'm next to.
No, it's
Does that
frozen
make sense?
solid. Like, it doesn't even, like, turn towards you.
Okay. I don't trust him.
Oh, you shouldn't. Got to imagine if somehow it could be thawed out, it would just be as dangerous as ever. Like, being frozen solid isn't likely to stop this thing in the long run.
All right, you know what? Even if I get right up on it, I can't attack it with my business, so I'm just gonna huck a javelin or a spear at it.
All right. Hey, how long does that shifter last?
I believe it's. I'm gonna click on it.
That might be till your next rest. Let's see, you did the beast.
1 minute.
hide. Oh, 1 minute. Goodness. All right, well, that's long gone. Need to reactivate that if you want that again. And don't forget, you should be at max hit points too.
Oh yeah. Like. All right. That dude does seem like a baddie. Yeah, I'll shift.
Alrighty.
And then I'll attack with the spear.
That's 1 minute. Just do the same thing I do with the Rage Tracker. Alright. Let's see, a 15. Double check the character sheet. Oh, target is right between the two. 16 is our armor class.
I'll let that miss. And I'll huck one more.
And she never saw the spear again.
Oh!
Actually, yeah, how many spears do I have?
Oh, you accidentally hit this one and you cause a spider web effect through the ice that just allows it to break free and it bites you on the neck.
Believe it.
It was a 12, not a natural 1. Goodness, Daniel.
Oh, turns out I only have the one spear and the rest are javelins, so that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. That's over to Ilaric here.
Alright, so Alaric is going to activate his wonderful boots of flight there. His winged boots.
Holy-
That's the words.
Holy moly.
You said it's 40 feet high, correct, for the ceiling?
It is...
But...
I mean, I forgot about this too. You guys, like, wandered completely past it, so I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll play it as it lies, but I do think I should mention there was something kind of out in the open in the previous chamber that you might want to go back and explore, maybe when we find a bit of reprieve in this chamber.
Okay.
We didn't fully explore that last room. We just kind of wandered straight up the middle and fought, and then Krill was the only one that kind of explored an additional area, but it wasn't in that spot.
So, I'm going to take my boots and angle myself 30 feet into the air right at this motherfucker.
Cool, cool.
So, let's see. Yeah, let's get up over there. Whee! So let's see. I believe we can do... Oh, we're gonna play it straight up. Just gonna do a Sunblade.
That's looking pretty good. 1 second here. Just realized the stream title is incorrect. Not the stream title, but the text on the actual screen still is reading Fall of an Ancient Dragon. Oops! Swap that out. And yes, that is a hit and a discovery. This thing does not like radiant damage. That is 20 points of radiant damage.
Perfect. Let's see. Bonus action. Oh, I'll use my last spell slot.
Does Spiritual Weapon last 10 minutes? Is that still with you?
Nope, 1 minute.
1 minute, okay.
Yep, that's why I deleted it.
Cool.
I'm going to use Shield of Faith on myself. So that brings me up to currently 21.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, let's... hey, look, you got a double turn right there, and your next guy is just off the map.
Oh, yeah.
Should be able to step right in. Got a nice little opening now.
Nope. I can't. I'm stuck.
Oh, did I do the... Wow, I drew the line, the lighting all the way across. Okay. I don't often do that.
All right. I'm here. He is going to move up right next to Tawny. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can make it. And then, is this thing undead?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Just for favorite foe, that's all. Which is first time on each attack. Okay. So, this is also radiant damage. Ooh.
Well, that sucks.
The first one doesn't hit.
Big money. What the?
Damn. He's gonna put his head down in shame.
Yikes. Yeah, that was kind of lackluster.
Yeah, that's his turn.
All right.
Hang your head in shame.
Let's do... Okay. Yeah, let's do some of this right here. We're going to vice versa. Carl is not in the initiative. Wonder how that happened. He was in the initiative. I could have sworn. I remember you rolling 14.18. Okay. There we go. All good. Okay, so we are going to appear from the lower plains. Just kind of appear right here next to, or below Ilaric, unless I've got some powers of flight. We do not, so that one just kind of appears and is looking up. We'll see if we've got a ranged option, otherwise we'll take a little more movement after that. And actually I'm going to have to retro that. This thing's got a 21 intelligence. There's no way it would have made a 420 brain like I just did. We will appear here. Our second one will likewise appear over in this space. And let's, as Ari likes to tell me I get it wrong, let's go to town. Multi-attack. If both attacks hit the same target, you're grappled. So we're going to do 2 attacks, Tawny Paw, 2 attacks on Fenrix. Tawny Paw, we don't have a flank. Fenrix, we do. So let's... okay, I see that this character sheet is broken. Somehow it lost its primary attack. It only has its bonus attack that it only gets if you're grappled, which is just
That's okay.
kind of stupid because that's gonna just do a lot worse to you. So,
But
let's
then,
fix
if it
that.
doesn't have its primary attack, we can't be grappled.
Yeah, but then it just seems like it's automatic.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh, all the time. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Slasheroonie. Also. Get you in the proper location. Alright, now let's go for this. First on Tawny Paw. Hassan Chop! Oh! 23 to
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
A non-raging
That's a hit.
barbarian for
And a
31
non-raging,
damage.
yeah.
Ouch.
Dang.
Well, we're halfway there. Second attack, if it hits, we got you grappled. Oh, that's a miss. Too bad we don't have a flank. So one hit, one miss, no grapple. And then we will take our 2 flank attacks on Fenrix here. Good thing we got flank. Even still, that's just barely going to hit. 16 AC for 22 slashing psychic damage. And the follow-up attack is a mighty, 25 for another 17 of the same. And now we got you right where we want you. Because now we get to activate that extra attack. Okay, so this creature here is a lumbering ape-like, also insectoid, incomprehensible blend of features. Definitely some kind of extraplanar aberration, quite possibly. It is constantly blinking in and out of existence, closing in a manner that seems to betray both the eye as well as time itself. This kind of thing seems to fit very, very well in our coalescence setting. Alright. And with this attack, we're going to drag you into a series of multiple dimensions with us. Oh boy. Ending back in the same dimension where we began. That is going to deal 13 slashing and then also entail a wisdom saving throw for an additional chunk of psychic damage based on the results of said save. Ouch! That is a failed save. That's another 18 psychic if we keep that. 31 total damage there to a guy who's currently showing 39 HP. That is not
Oh no,
good.
no. You've done more than that. I am down to currently 8 HP out of 70.
8 before the 18?
No, after the 18.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm down to 8 out of technically 78 because I had 8 temporary hit points.
Ouch.
You did 70 points of damage to me.
Oh yeah, this
Oh
thing
my
hit
goodness.
every time. Ouch. Okay. Well, I mean, the only thing worse than 2 of them would be a third one. So I suppose it's time to get the rare, probably for the first time ever in this campaign, drop on Carl. As we will appear in this space and try a little of the same. We're going to begin
I'm
with a
dropping all of us.
claw attack. Oh yeah, these things just appeared from a random lower plane, just right in front of you. Ouch! 29 to hit Carl for 23 slashing psychic. A second attack, oh god, is a natural 20 for 24, 33, 38 additional damage.
Oh, I have to add those 40 hit points of fortitude, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely make sure to get that. This will be an opportune time. Set your HP to 126.
Would that wouldn't apply to Fenrix, correct?
The 40 extra.
Yeah, everybody gets it, right?
Not for
he's
henchmen.
not technically. Yeah, he's a henchman.
Correct. Yeah, not for henchmen in this case.
Okay, no problem.
See, I had 11 temp HP, and the first one was how much? I'm doing the math. And slashing and 12 psychic.
Delicious chocolate. I like chocolate. Can't
Yeah,
eat
that's
chocolate.
special chocolate.
Yes.
That's special chocolate.
That looks pretty
One of
tasty.
them's also coffee and donuts flavored.
Go for some coffee right about now. Definitely be getting some energy after the session here.
Second hit. Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's
No
gross.
crit.
That is
Crit.
nasty. Yeah, I'll change your health bar here on the current token.
No silvery bars. So 24, 33, 38. Jesus.
So 124 there is your new maximum HP value for the month of April.
No, it was 126.
Oh, is it 126? Oh, that's right.
I already lowered. I already started lowering stuff. Yeah, I already started.
Gotcha. I
lowering
have
stuff.
to set it here, otherwise you're gonna have to replace your token.
Oh.
So, I mean, if the first amount is 23, and help you out with that, knock you to that. But I don't know your temp HP either.
No, it had temp. Oh, Jesus, Daniel.
Yeah, we're
No,
in
I already done that.
opposite boats now, man. I had to correct all your tokens at the start of this
Yeah.
turn.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, so I'll do this again. So I'm at 114, and then I have to remove another 38. So I'm at 73.
All right, and then we're gonna go for
Okay.
that third attack, the drag through the dimensions, which is 26 to hit, another 16 physical, and a wisdom saving throw. That is good. You are not as traumatized as could otherwise be. Instead of 28 psychic, it's 14. 30 total damage between the physical and the psychic damage there, though. And the only thing worse than a third one would be a fourth one, but thankfully that's not the case, so we'll pass it over to Carl's turn at this point.
Okay, Carl has to attack someone that hasn't had a turn, so I'm guessing this flying skull head thing hasn't gone yet?
It has not yet taken a turn.
Move up a little bit.
You are grappled, you ain't moving nowhere.
Oh, I'm grappled? I didn't know I was
Oh yeah, both attacks, and it grapples you, and then it gets that drag through attack.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll attack that flying skull thing.
Oh, come on. You got this.
Okay, I gotta turn off certain modifiers. I gotta turn off blast. Sharpshooter, we'll leave that on. Sharpshooter, we'll leave that on. Archery fighting style, leave that on. Alright, here we go.
Well, damn. Suck, suck, and suck. AC is 16. That is something you never see from this character. You can see just how usual it is on the other side of the dice there. Don't know if you're holding on to any inspiration from a hype train that we had back in December. I don't remember offhand who all was involved in that.
I have like 10 non-expiring inspirations, so I have tons. I'll use them all.
All right. 3. We'll count them. Okay. Check our thing here.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing all my rolls. I've got to do all my d6s.
Oh, hey, how about that? I just noticed something about this creature. Those who start with their turn within 30 feet of this creature need to roll a con save. Let's get you rolling one of those there, Carl. That's an all or nothing, so you are good on that. Or no, that was Johnny who rolled that. Carl's is likewise good. All good there. I hadn't planned on retroacting, but good looking out.
I'm still going to do it. You said within 30 feet, so I'm playing it honest.
Cool, cool.
Is the what's it called? Is the skull flying thing undead?
It is.
Okay, so I get another D4 for favorite foe. Okay, so
65
you
damage.
See all those rolls there, Daniel. The D8 is the Gloomstalker. The D4 is favorite foe.
Okay. Got all of it. That will all hit, and not resisting any of it.
Okay, let's see. I used my bonus action. I can't move. I used my action. I'm done.
Alrighty. Not bad for a lower than usual turn here. You still managed to edge this thing out on its initiative. And so too did Krill, who I think is now standing in Varys's space. So that's going to be 10, 15 feet of movement for you to get onto the map right there. And then good to go.
I attack this creature, whatever it is.
All right. Oh, that's definitely going to hit. And this thing doesn't appear...
Am I offhand as well?
Cool.
And my last attack.
Let's see here. Okay. That's 3 for 3. Radiant is neither resisted nor vulnerable, so that is true. Just kind of starts speaking in void speech back in your direction in response to all of that nastiness. 49, 50, 60 damage exactly. Wow.
It's not fun, is it?
He didn't care for it, no. It responds in
Yeah,
void
Qu-
speech, and that
Quenzi
is its
as well.
accent. Krill's all finished up right there. All right. Now let's activate. Well, we didn't like what Carl did, but this guy is also right up next to us. Okay, 2 of those and 2 of those, huh? Okay, we'll try the melee one here on the guy right next to us. That could have gone better. Let's try that again.
That will hit.
Alright. That's no grapple though. That's a bonus action. We can choose whether it was piercing, bludgeoning, or slashing. Right now we'll just keep it as slashing. I'm not going to use the bonus action on that. Slashing necrotic. And then we've got some ranged attacks that we can also use.
I will lose concentration. Nope, wait, 20, 23 halved is
11.
11? Okay, so I'll keep concentration on shield.
Yep. Okay, so our ranged attacks are...
Shield is in concentration.
Shield of Faith is.
Oh, Shield of Faith.
Okay, we're gonna target